like mango. East Indian Julie sweetie come brush me. She want bite mango. Witness the girl that sit down and she alone. Eat her 45 mango. Her best friend beg her some, but she no give her none. So how she love ripe mango. Mango full of her bucket. Try don't touch it when she a buy mango. Black skin, fine skin, all the one with string. So she just a try mango. And when a woman or man, she no business. Push come to shove, she will fight Rambo. So if you don't want, you are not follow. Don't beg, take your time, mango. You know, say me not tell no lie for you. When me say you love off your right mango. Mango farm, you and I can go. You get it free of cost, not to buy mango. You know, say me not tell no lie for you. When me say you love off your right mango. Mango farm, you and I can go. You get it free of cost, not to buy mango. Miss Fruitarian, from day one, on the mango farm, she wants stay long. She just love fruit, she's an alien. Overseas, she a steal from. This foreigner tell me say she want be Jamaican. Country me carry her as the plane land. I never pan no beach, me take some time. So comfy, yo. She want munch and lunch and. No, so me not tell a lie for you. When me say you love off the right mango. Mango farm, you and I can go. You get it free of cost, not to buy mango. You know, so me not tell a lie for you. When me say you love off the right mango. Mango farm, you and I can go. You get it free of cost, not to buy mango. She don't like no other fruit, not even jackfruit. She just like mango. East Indian Julie sweetie come brush me. She just like mango. Witness the girl that sit down and she alone. Eat her 45 mango. Her best friend a beg her some, but she no give her none. So how she love ripe mango. Mango full of her bucket. Try don't touch it when she a buy mango. Black skin, fine skin, all the one with string. So she just a try mango. And when a woman or man, she no business. Push come to shove, she will fight Rambo. So if you don't want, you and her follow. Don't beg, take your time, mango. No, say me not tell no lie for you. When me say you love off your right mango. Mango farm, you and I can go. You get it free of cost, not to buy mango. You know, say me not tell no lie for you.
I wanna link up, I wanna big up Mr. Stanius. Go ahead and support him on all social media platforms. Don't forget. Hashtag Mango Challenge. Hashtag Mango Challenge. Right Mango Challenge, that is. Right Mango Challenge.
Mango Challenge.
Studio vibe always have me, speechless sometime, But you don't know the thing, it's all about Cut and Clear Radio. Alongside with Cut and Clear Music Production, of course.
Someone can see you. Yeah, you like the glasses.
I want to big up my special guest in the building right now, D to the bop. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my time out to actually big up D-Bop. D-Bop, big up yourself. Thank you for coming in. We're going to do a small little interview, and then we're going to show them what you're all about.
For sure.
And if this goes well, because I know it's going to go well, I'm definitely going to have you back here in another week or two.
All right, then. That sounds like a plan.
Okay, everybody will sit tight. Voila on there.
Voila.
Tell them a little bit about yourself, please, ma'am.
Well, I grew up, or I was born in Jamaica.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Turn on the mic. Hold that one.
Oh.
My bad. Sorry about that.
You didn't tell me to do that. Okay, right here.
Yeah. Power button right this.
Okay. Say something. Hello, say something.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, my apologies, everybody. Sorry about that. Sometimes technical difficulties.
Yeah. How y'all doing tonight? I am Dionne, the bird of paradise. So how you doing, DJ ID? Come on.
That always happening right when you do the
right in the middle of it.
You know what we call that?
What?
Airplane mode. Airplane mode, so you could fly away.
I should only hope he does not do that again.
He's gonna do it again, trust me. If them really want to get the all of you, they're gonna ring off the phone and keep calling calling.
Stop that, man.
Okay, so here it is now. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and then I'm gonna play a few of your poems. Actually, you're gonna be
performing them for you.
For me. For sure. So the first question I have for you is, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Jamaica, and I grew up in New York City. Now I reside here in Toronto. I like to tell the people that I'm a jam am can, which mean I can twang in 3 different slang. Jamaican, what a guan. American, what a guan. Canadian, what a guan, eh? Yeah.
I see that. I like that one. So
Yeah, man.
So I come from Jamaica, I live at Toronto, I used to live in Markham,
Yeah.
and then I come up, and then I found a Scarborough.
Oh.
Once upon a time, Ajax and
Oh.
Pickering. So what would you say that is now?
That is fur.
That is
That is fur, and behind God back, and I can't help you with
you
that.
can't help me with that one then.
No, sorry.
Okay. I have one more question.
Yes.
Where did you actually when did you start writing? I should ask you that one.
I started writing when I was 20.
When you were 20 years old.
Yeah, I was about 19, 20, and yeah, been inspired by lots of things in life and lots of people, and you know, my son. What's going on in the world right now has given me a lot of fuel to what it is that I write, but I try right now to, you know, to inspire on a higher level and on a happier level, because, you know, I like to show the mirror of society, and that can be rough sometimes.
So with the corona, how you holding that down? What do you have to say? Just, you don't have to give me a poem about this right now. Give me like a quick...
Well, you know what? I keep...
8 bars about the corona thing, because I know...
Oh, okay.
Yes, you have it up here. You're like a freestylist.
All right. COVID-19 has got the entire world in check, like a pedophilia with his hands around a young child's neck. Breath is short and chest is so tight. COVID-19 has took millions of people in the days and in the darkness of the night. Some say, there you go.
All right, that's all I need to hear, you know, because I know you're a wicked writer, and that's why we got to bring you here. But I'm going to play you're going to perform 2 of your poems for me right now.
Yeah.
And then we're going to ask you a few more questions before we get on with the show. And don't forget, me, you say you have a friend in the building. What's your name again?
His name is Rasmua.
Okay,
yeah, man, I'm going to come in just now and say 2 things and sing 2 rhymes, you know?
Okay, hopefully we can get some dubs,
mic.
because dubs expensive in the country, you know.
Even there. On display, can you be on display? Is your heart on display? Check yourself on display. King Gotti on display. In the streets of America and the world, we can see the signs of the time playing out for our history. Is this the legacy and identity of humanity we want to leave on the social media highway of speed? The actions we capture on video today will be our legacies. Our great-great-grandchildren will see on YouTube and replay. This is a dangerous footprint for us to leave behind. Humanity will blindly follow till the end of time. We have to change our behavior right now. Give humanity a new chance to flower. If we're always plowing the dirt with pain, racism, bigotry, and hurt, all that will come from the seeds is hatred, death, disease, and greed. So my people, when I say this, I mean all the humans on the planet that exist. We have to stop the violence, separation, and division. Our responsibility for the survival of the animals, environment, humanity begins with the planet's men and women. When you cut any of us open, we bleed red blood like a long-ass ribbon. If you cut a human open and turn our guts outside, I would find it hard-pressed for you to tell me what color we were on the other side. So when I say that we are all the same, check the Bible in the Creator's name, for we were all made equal as people. Same eyes, nose, throat, and chin. The only difference is the color of the skin. I guess you want my creator to be boring and plain. Make everybody exactly the same. My creator is infinite, and we are beautifully, wonderfully made. So go sit down with your finite brain. Can't you see how different we be. Different bees, flowers, cats, dogs, humans, and trees. Different flowers I know about because I'm Dionne, the bird of paradise. But that doesn't mean I don't think other flowers and birds are nice. My people, I love you with all my heart. Please, please stop your violence. You're breaking God's heart. I believe he will come back for his world one day. I hope your heart and character will be nice enough to be on display. Can you be on display? Check yourself on display. Is your heart on display? Can God see you on display? Check yourself on display. Can God see you on display? Is your character on display? Can God see you on display? Check yourself on display. On display. On display. On display. Check yourself on display. Check yourself.
Hold on. What was the name of that one again?
On display.
Check yourself on
Check
display.
yourself on display.
I want you to give me one more, and then after that, I'm gonna ask you a few more questions.
All right, cool,
okay?
cool.
All right. I don't know the name of this one, so you're gonna have to.
Don't worry, I got you.
All right.
Freedom now. Freedom now. I want my freedom now. Give me my freedom now. I'll take my freedom now. Freedom now. Freedom now. I want my freedom now. No chains on my mentality. Sound mind and body, I go where I wanna be. Life is filled with endless possibilities of colorful dreams and mixed up realities. When I travel into the farthest reaches of my mind, there is where peace, comfort, and freedom I find. You can lock up my body, chain my hands and my feet, strip me of my garments, leave me naked in the streets. But my mind, I'd find it hard for you to bind. My thoughts are divine in its ability to combine words so powerful, vibrant, and sublime. It gives way to God's ultimate shine. With everlasting blessings from my feet to my head, forever held high. In my soul, my freedom you cannot mask, sell, or buy. Freedom now. Freedom now. I want my freedom now. Give me my freedom now. I'll take my freedom now. Freedom now. Freedom now. I want my freedom now. In my subconscious mind, butterflies and bees are my friends. But in reality, most humans are my enemies. Not because I don't like them, but because they don't like me. They see my colors as a threat to their very existence. But all I want is our freedom now, in this and every waking hour. Equal rights to existence dance in the same place of equal justice, freedom, and power. It's been denied from us physically for years. Jailed and locked up, our families left in tears, mourning the loss for so many wasted years. Not knowing who we are stops us from hearing our ancestors' prayers. So listen to the sound of the night. In the dark still of the air, you can hear our ancestors' voices rise up like the ocean waves that brought our ancestors here. Let us fight to hear the songs of freedom, now triumphant, loud and clear. Freedom now. I want my freedom now. Give me my freedom now.
That's right.
I'll take my freedom now. Freedom now.
Which is right.
Freedom now. I want my freedom now.
You've been that way, better.
You can shackle, my clothes you can tear, but my freedom now in my mind sustains the heart that I bear. I've lived through painful thoughts, but I see my future right ahead of me. God is the driver. We're doing 0 to 60 in my life's new SUV. The road is open, the wind is in my hair. Freedom now is ringing clearly in my ears. Moving forward without care. God's in the driver's seat, so you know I'll be getting there. My journey's been a long and hard one for sure. It's been a while with many a closed doors, but I haven't given up the fight for what I want yet. My goal is to make God proud of me before my final breath. And as I leave my footprints behind, let it be known I fought and spoke out for our freedoms every time. Freedom now. Freedom now. I want my freedom now. Give me my freedom now. I'll take my freedom now. Freedom now. Freedom now. I want my freedom now. Give me my freedom now. Ras, when I come in, I said something now. Freedom now. But no say I have something to say about freedom now. Freedom now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Freedom now.
No, no, no. We need the
Freedom now. One more time. Freedom now. All right. Thank you, Ras.
Oh, we're gonna see you a little bit more Ras.
Later.
Yeah, man. Ras
Great
will come in
time.
again later. Great time.
Yes,
and
I.
everything. Yeah, man. Yes, I.
So you go by the name D-Bop.
Yes.
Why D-Bop?
Well, I decided one day my son picked flowers, put it into my hair. I passed the mirror and I saw it and I thought, wow, what a beautiful look for me. What could I call myself? And then Dionne, the bird of paradise. So the bird of paradise, because I feel I represent both the flower and the bird. I'm kind of out there with my personality and I like to be really, really colorful, and it went from there.
And be yourself, because
Yeah.
I could tell that.
Yeah, man, it just blended in. And when I look up my name and stuff, Dionne means in some translation divine, and in another translation goddess. So I'm a divine goddess who's a bird of paradise.
Yes, of course, of course. And what are your inspirations when you write? When you write, do you write inside, or do you rather go outside with nature, or it's both? It works both ways.
More times still it's inside, like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm up brainstorming. If I saw something on the news that gripped my heart about, my people or anything like that, I if it moves me enough to hurt my heart, I write.
Nice.
Or inspires me and uplifts my heart, I write.
So it doesn't matter where you are, if you're inside or outside?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I'm inside or outside. A simple conversation can inspire me to write. Someone said one time I had divine attributes. So I wrote a poem called Divine Attributes.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful, of course. And
Thank
listen, I like the inspirational part of everything that you said. Freedom now.
Yeah.
Doug Ford, I want my freedom now. You hear
He
me?
can't choose what's essential for people.
Yeah, because we go to Walmart the other day and we already know Walmart go. Can't buy no boxers or none of them things there. So, well, I might
I'm
think
already
them
in the store.
Amazon.
Just let me buy myself.
All right. Big up D-Bop. Once again, go ahead and support her on all social media platforms right now. D to the B to the O to the P. I'm want my freedom when?
Now.
Okay. Doug Ford, I want my freedom?
Now.
All right. So I'm gonna let them hear a few more of what you have to offer. I'm gonna play a few more, and then you don't know, we're gonna bring in
Ross
Morgan, definitely in the building.
Yes,
and Ross
I.
Morgan, him the one going away tonight, so we have a lot of time, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of special thing. I'm gonna drop a few instrumental. I'm a bridging A-Ram Ninja there too. Right?
A-Ram
is a big artist as well. Aram. Oh no, say me can't say that word there.
Start my name properly.
Aram.
All them want is Aram.
All I want is Aram.
All them want
But
is
right
Aram.
now, D-Bop is all about you. So we're gonna play another one for them. We're gonna perform two more for them. I'm gonna ask you a few more questions.
All right, cool. Sounds good to me.
Sounds great.
Oh, before we start, I have to give a shout out to the producer of this track, and you know, I can't remember his name right now, but the producer of this track, you know, you did well. All right, so let's do this. Thankful for what you got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. You should be grateful for who we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. Let's make this the new norm. We cherish each other in and outside of the storm. Let's practice kindness, for our actions right now will be considered timeless. Let's stop all the wars, so we can pass down stories of love and support. Let's wash our hands clean. No more spreading viruses in and outside of the community. Let's call our families. Make sure they're all right in this COVID-19. Don't leave it to chance. Your loved ones left deserve to see you dance. You can text, message, or video call. Gmail your thoughts. Social media has got it all. Let's cherish what we've got. Show our families and friends we love them no matter what. We should be thankful for what you got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be grateful for what we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be thankful for what you got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be grateful for who we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. This is time for our world to move forward. Gratitude should be acted upon and not just spoken. Love should be a motivation to do God's will. Our Creator has set us on a course for us to chill. While He created the earth, He sees the damage we have done. Now we're in a timeout, scolded like children in grade 1. Our time spent at home should not be in vain. Let us pray to our Creator each and every day. Give thanks to our first responders, doctors, nurses, chefs, janitors, men and women who serve us alike. For without them, some of us wouldn't make it through the night. With bravery and courage, they continue to put up a good fight. Through the darkness of the night, into the morning light. They've brought millions of our loved ones out of death and despair, with the voice of God steadily whispering in their ears. You should be thankful for what you got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be grateful for who we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be thankful for what you got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be grateful for who we have now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. Guiding their hands to do His task while wearing surgical gloves, gowns, and masks. Let's take care of who we got now. Bless up, be thankful, grateful. Let's show our human powers. This is a time for us to reflect on wrongs that have been done to us we haven't forgiven yet. This is a time to call and regroup with all the family members in our truth. From here on out, let's put down our pride. Let's get together with our family, see how large is our tribe. This is our moment to live, love, and forgive. For tomorrow's not promised. We learned this as kids. This is the time for we the people should shine. For to err is human, but to forgive is divine. And as the days go by, you will see the return of the animals, sky, air, and all the fishes in the sea. Let's be thankful and grateful. He has given us another chance at redemption. With respect, love, kindness, and consideration, we can more than heal this world and nation. We should be thankful for what we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be grateful for who we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be thankful for what we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. We should be grateful for who we got now, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised. Be thankful and grateful. Pick up the phone, call your people, check in on them, make sure that they're all right. You know, show them blessings, love, all of that. Woo. Thank you, thank you.
D-Bob, one more question before I actually get
Yeah.
into this one. I'm going to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Now, I'm hearing a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing the poetic lyrics.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a writer, a poet, an artist? Because people are going to be asking that question. I know what you are.
All of the above.
All of the above.
I'm a poet, I'm an artist, I write, I have a book out. I have a lot of my stuff out on social media. I don't really think I'm a singer per se, but I work with what God gave me.
So you're a performer.
I'm a performer, man. I want to be on.
Good.
You know.
I like the energy. I want you to give me one more. I'm going to ask you a few more
All
questions.
right. Sure. This one's special to my heart. It's called My Son Delton. Yeah, Delton, I hope you're listening. What can I say about my son that you don't already know? He's the apple of my eye and always in my heart. He's the star of the show. I knew when he was young I had a smart one on my hands. He used words like pilfered when someone stole our elevator of food and the Christmas ham. God bless him, but wait, it only gets better. He knew enough big words and knew all the right letters. He knew how to express himself at a very young age. Yeah, I know it was mostly with anger and rage, but I would have to take most of the blame for that infraction. I'm a parent and Delton didn't come with directions. My experience as a child didn't help me at all. I had to dig deep to be a stronger, more caring, more loving mom. That advice came from my mom herself, leaving no stone unturned in your mental and spiritual health. At times I thought she loved you more than me, but in my maturity, now I can see she loved us both equally. I love the way you navigated yourself through life, handling your business with not too much strife, just enough to understand your ambitions, still trying to make sense of all of your visions. I love the effort you put into yourself to become a better person, not only to me, but to all in your inner and outer circle. Delton, Patrice, Barrett, Samuels, you've become the best person that's ever happened to me. I thank God every day, my son, that I am your mommy. Dionne, the bird of paradise.
A.k.a.
My son, Delton.
Yeah, listen, when you finish any of your poems or any song, just say bop at the end.
Bop!
D to the B
D
to
to
the
the
O.
bop.
Okay, to the P.
To the P. D to the B to the O to the P. This D-bop.
So,
thank you.
I hear you saying a lot about growing up and your son, him being sounds like he's a great young man right now.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
So I heard a lyric. I mean, I heard this poem before, but I had to think about it.
Yeah.
So somebody really stole your food out of the elevator?
Yo, Star. Listen, I told him to watch the elevator door, And he must have remembered something and said, "Mommy," and came after me. By the time I come back up, I'm like, "Yo, did the elevator door close? Food gone?" By the time the elevator came back up, nothing was there. They took my food, yo.
I guarantee you.
And then he said, "They pilfered our food." I said, pilfered from like a 6-year-old. Pilfered. I was like, all right.
Listen, whoever take the food there, them belly still hurt them now.
It should
years ago.
still there. They should still be
them belly
ready.
hurt them. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a few more questions.
Sure.
What are your future endeavors? Like, what do you plan to gain from?
Well, I'd like to continue to share my poetry with the world. I want to leave, what would you call, a legacy. My legacy is whoever I've spoken to, whatever time I've spent with someone, that they can remember something that I've said that was inspirational, that uplift their heart or made their day better. I want to continue to do that. And I want to be on a big stage one day and doing this and involving people with my words and uplifting souls as much as I can, you know. So continue to do what I'm doing, but on a higher level and, you know.
So it sounds to me like you
platform.
wanna. It sounds to me like you wanna leave a footprint, as you would say.
Yes, I would like to leave a footprint. Yes,
something that your grandkids can say. Listen,
Yeah.
that was my grandma.
Yo, that was great
These to the
grandma.
box. Okay, exactly.
You know, and in this day of technology, I will be on, you know, the internet for years to come. They will see all the generations of my lineage will see me after I'm gone. So yeah, man, I want to leave that footprint. I want them to be proud of me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already proud of you right now.
Thank
and I've
you.
known you for a short period of time.
Thank you.
Very smart, intellectual, young lady. I'm gonna say young because
That's right. You better
Yes,
say young.
yeah,
I am as young as I
yeah.
feel. We 35 today.
I got about one more question, and then I'm
Yes.
gonna continue with the last two songs that you have for
Okay.
us. So where have you performed? Have you performed on any stage that you?
Oh, most definitely. Dwayne Morgan's Up From the Roots. I go to on a regular basis to the poetry slams down at the Drake Hotel. I've won a couple of slams. I've won a finale. I also am a stand-up comic. So I was doing the comic route until COVID came along and messed up my stuff, but you know, and it was nice to see my son there too. He was on the line in the comic stuff, getting ready to perform. So we've taken the stage together on that way. And my poetry, I write funny poetry that I can perform, you know, in a comedy club, and it goes over really well. So yeah, man, and yeah.
So hold on. So your son, he's a comedian.
He's a comedian, yeah, aspiring comedian.
And what's his name? So we can
His
go ahead
name
and support him
is
as well.
Delton Samuels.
Delton Samuels. He's
Yeah.
on YouTube and
He's on
Instagram.
YouTube. He calls himself Del Sam.
Del Sam.
Del Sam.
Del
like,
Sam.
yeah,
So
Del
everybody go ahead
Sam.
and support Del Sam, of course. A friend. Spell it out because you know.
DELSAM. Del Sam.
DELSAM. Del
Del
Sam.
Sam.
So I'm actually gonna go watch him tonight. So hopefully he has
Del
a lot
Sam
on YouTube.
Del Sam or Dalton Samuels, which is DELTONSAMUELS.
What was that like working with your son for the comedian for the comedic?
He did his thing, and while he was doing his thing, he shouted me out. You know, the loud, you know, black lady in the front is my mom, and everybody's like, yeah.
I see you heard that loud mom in the front.
Yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby.
So funny. On a better laugh.
Yeah.
On a better laugh.
Exactly.
It is funny.
Yes, exactly. And then
Okay.
he was able to point me out and say that I was going to come up, and we had basically just bucking the club on the line.
Nice,
So
nice,
that's how we do
nice.
it.
I like that. A family that's, you know, prays together, stays together.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're a very tight-knit person with your son. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I love him a lot.
But I want social media to go ahead. I want the world to go ahead and go and support D-Bop, of course. Do you have any videos on YouTube?
Yes, I do. On Display is on YouTube. There's another one called Don't Touch Me. It's on YouTube. A lot of my performances at the Toronto Poetry Slams are on YouTube. And my YouTube channel is Dionne, the Bird of Paradise.
All right. So, D-Bop, I'm going to play these last two for you.
Okie dokie.
And then we're going to bring on your brethren.
All right.
All right.
Oh. Hold on a second. Let me just take a little water.
We're going to take a little water break. In the meantime, I want to big up Rem Marley with the entertainment link up, of course. He is linking up with Cutting Clear Music Production and Cutting Clear Radio. So big up Rem Marley. Please go ahead and support him and tag him in everything that we do. And tag us in everything that he does, because you're definitely supporting us if you support him. And if you support us, you support him. Right? Support for support, definitely. Entertainment link up brought to you by Rem Marley. In the meantime, D-Bop, I want to get into these last two.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring on one of your good friends, right?
Yes, man, Rasmua again. This one's called The Melanated Black Skin. The melanated black skin. God made us black for a reason. Spicy and dark with lots of season. He left us in the oven to bake, just like Jamaican rum cake. God made us black and proud. He said we should shout it out loud. Hold our heads up high, fluff up our afros so we can be singing in the crowd. God made me black and poetic, with words that are so prolific that I can make you cry. So you want to kiss your girl or guy just by reciting some of my lyrics. God made me black and inspired. I can lift up your soul and spirit when your heart is tired. He's given me extra words of strength to speak up against racism and violence. God made me black and beautiful. Let's not forget I'm also powerful. Just take one good look at me and you will see what I mean as I adjust my crown. Cause God has also made me a queen. A queen. God made us black in his likeness. You know that's some pure niceness. He sprayed us with the finest gold. Added 60 minutes more on the coal, so the recipe of our glow would be so timeless. So don't get bent all out of shape, because he spent way more time on us. God made me a black woman, cause he knew one day we would be running the world. The right hand to the 44th president. Yes, Miss First Lady Obama, you go, girl. So I hope you can see God deliberately made me to be the color of skin that I'm in. But I don't think black was the color God called humans in the beginning. So let's read this poem over again. And wherever you see black, let's use the word melanin. For we are more than the black and the darkness of our skin. We are highly, deeply, boldly indigenous, aboriginal individuals where all of life begins. So respect and honor the color of the melanated black skin. Black skin. Loud. I'm black and I'm proud. What? Say it louder. I can't hear you. I'm black and I'm prouder. Say it loud.
Yes, me know, yeah.
Say it louder.
Yeah.
I'm black and I'm prouder. Say it loud. Yeah. I'm black and I'm proud.
Sister D. Yes, me know me an African star. From me reach Africa, me a go link stone boy. I lie them and tell more cave. Me know my mother never burnt no slave. We been through trials and problems, but we always find a smart way to solve them. You can't shed tears every day. That's why we know we are gonna be another way. I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it louder.
Yeah, black and I'm proud.
Yeah, I'm black and I'm proud.
Melanated black. Yeah.
I'm black and I'm proud. One more time.
Melanated black.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Morgan. Thanks, Mr.
I
Rasmua.
like that. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm multicultural. Me have
Yes,
a kind of
there you go.
mongoose mix up in
Mix
my
up in here.
Yeah,
man.
you know it's Caribbean. Big up Bebop. Have one more drink for me of that water, please.
Yes, please, and thank
I'm gonna have you
you.
perform one last song for me. And I'm gonna ask you maybe a one or three more questions,
Yeah,
and then
yeah. The last one's gonna be like a little acapella, but you're gonna throw something at the beginning and at the end for me, right, baby?
I got you.
All right, cool.
The back to the
Back together again.
This is live and everybody, so everything that you see here is live. It's not
Live.
pre-recorded because we're not into those type of things, right, Ras Morgan?
Yeah, man, straight and live, man.
Freestyle, even if we have to freestyle, we freestyle.
Yes, man, I feel fit, man.
Back together again, put this world in a spin. Ooh. Back together again, put this world in a spin. So I was talking to a friend who suggested I use my pen to write more about peace and love and not so much about hatred and violence. What if you know me or don't know me, know that I'm a Pisces and there are two of me swimming in the big blue sea. There's one fish swimming to the right. That fish speaks out against racism, police brutality, violence, and stands up for human rights. Now there's the other fish. She swims to the left side. She wants peace, unity in all communities. This fish wants to spread love the Almighty has given her from above. This fish swims close to the shore, fighting the currents and waves that vibrates her heart, giving her breath to move your soul.
Yeah.
If you don't know, she feels humanity's pulse. Maybe sometimes just a little too much. So don't get bent or out of shape if the right fish can reflect humanity's hate in the mirror as she articulates. I have love in abundance to spread, but I feel in my heart that I would be remiss if I didn't let you in on society's dread. I speak the truth straight from the hip. I know sometimes my lip is flipped. I write to make humanity mad so you can overstand my sad, understand my hurt and my pain. I write so we can open up a dialogue that can put us on the same plane of loving and respecting each other again. So let's honor each other before this world ends. Learn something this time around so we ain't got to do it all over again. Realize that we are more than the color of skin and bring this world and humanity back together again. Thank you. Dionne, the bird of paradise.
Woo! Dionne, big up yourself. Is there any social media platform or all of them? Who do you want us to? How can we reach out to you?
You can reach out to me. I'm on YouTube. My channel is Dbop, Dionne, the Bird of Paradise. You can find me on Facebook. It's Bop, B-O-P, Dionne Samuels. On Instagram, I am Dionne, the Bird of Paradise 66. I'm also a hairstylist, so shout out to the hairstylists. Oh, I also want to, yeah, go ahead.
Big up anybody other big up.
I would also like to big up the producer of my music. That would be Skells 416er, and the makeup artist who did my face, my lovely face today. Her name is Tristan, can't remember her last name. Tristan, I was practicing this all day. The girl that did my hair is Siobhan Jones. And like I said, the music was done by Skells 416er. Yeah.
Perfect. Don't worry, everybody will get their big up. Don't
Yes,
worry.
yes.
I'm sure that you'll be doing plenty more of these interviews.
Most definitely.
If not
most
with us,
definitely.
with another platform for sure.
Oh,
we
most
know
definitely,
that, right?
most definitely. Roots Reggae is the next one I'm getting ready, you know.
That's nice. That's nice. So big up Roots Reggae. Of course, big them up.
And let's not forget Cut and Claire, who had me on today. Thank you very much. I appreciate you putting me on your platform, man. I had so much fun preparing for it and coming down here today. Thank you very much.
I know. I received many phone calls from this young lady here. She called me around 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, I want to make sure things are right.
She wants to make sure everything is on point.
Yeah, man. And it was.
And I like that. I must admire that because a lot of people, they're not, they'll think that they could just do it overnight. It doesn't work out like that. It takes time and it takes planning.
It takes planning.
And it keeps me on my feet as well, which I like because I like when we're pushing each other. I like when Cut and Clear Music Production and alongside with anyone that we're working with, if it's Ross Morgan, if it's D-Bop, if it's Prestige, whoever we're working with, if it's Ninja, A-Rub Ninja, right?
Aram
Ninja.
I see you thought really long and hard about that one. Aram.
Aram. I'm talk to you for me.
Yeah, it's all right. Aram. Me correct you. Anytime you call him Arab, me tell you, say Aram.
All right. Aram Ninja, big up yourself. If it's anyone that we're working with, we always try to communicate with them, especially just before we do a performance. So I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank
you very much for having me. I appreciate that.
I want to thank you for calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning when we're trying to sleep, but you know,
of course, artistic
toes.
People are just like, you know, the things come to them at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't tell me no artist that don't have breakthroughs at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we must share.
Yeah, you must share because you know
we must share.
I had no problem with you calling me whatever time it was.
Thank you very much.
If I was tied up or busy, obviously I wouldn't pick up, but I would return your call as soon as possible.
Yes, you did.
So everybody out there, when you book this lady for any event, trust me, she will be on point to make sure everything is perfect. From the playlist, down to her hair, down to the makeup. It doesn't matter how small or big your platform is, I guarantee you she's going to be on point. She's going to be on display. Right?
Thank you.
All right, so big up D-Bop.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching.
Can you do me one favor?
Yes.
Can you introduce your friend to me, please?
Mr. Ross Morgan.
No. You could do better than that. Come on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to put your hands together and your souls together for Mr. Rasmua. Yeah.
Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, you say the first time I heard Dionne, she got me with her poem. And from that time on, we have been friends.
Yes.
Because I realized she's very poetic. And the only person did what she's doing right now was Miss Louise Bennett. So when I heard her doing it, I said, she bringing back memories. So Dionne, want you big up yourself. Want you big up yourself for the work you're doing. And world, she's there.
There you go.
Yeah, she's available for now.
Yes,
and she's willing and waiting.
For any appointments or any kind of events that you would like to see me at, and I will, come bringing the bells.
All right. So we give thanks to Cut and Clear now. DJ Idol, want you big up yourself, DJ Ideal, big up yourself, see? I pass through, we hear say Dionne run Cut and Clear, and we hear say DJ Ideal a play music and things. So we gonna pass through. A long time we represent Cut and Clear. Yes, Rasmua is an artist where support and represent Cut and Clear. I don't have the big bad Cut and Clear tune yet. See? But we say we're in the Cut and Clear camp and we are work, and say the future look bright and enough things in the making. Right now, we have one tune called Proud Jamaica. We're just going to B-side for now. Yes, see? And then take it from there. Big up all Jamaican woman abroad. Yes. What was that?
All right, you guys. Yeah, man. That was my show. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit me up if you want me to perform anywhere for you. Any shows, any events. Yeah, man. All right. See y'all later.
about contemporary music production. It's all about Proud Jamaican by who else?
See, Rasmua, here what going now. This tune is actually in the Jamaican Festival for 2021. So look out for it. Yes, festival song coming here. We are Jamaican yard and abroad. Want to know proud of yourself. Rhythm up. Music and vibration.
Bye, y'all. See you on the other side.
Everybody.